Hi, this is Bob with Cheap-Textbooks.com. This video is about finding cheap textbooks. There's over 50 sites selling textbooks now, selling, renting, downloading, and you can use a price comparison service and see who's the cheapest, but there's a lot more information in these price comparison services that will turn you into an informed shopper. So what I like to do is take a second and show you some of the different avenues of a price comparison tool and how to use it to make sure you're getting the absolutely cheapest textbook that you can and what the total cost is going to be over the whole term of the textbook. So let's get started, shall we? Close my beautiful picture here and let's get onto the site. So the best way to search generally is by ISBN. So let's go ahead and start that. I'm looking for Psychology book by Wade. So I've got the ISBN 0205. Type this in here. 11464, and just tell the system to go get the prices. And here we go. So let's see what's returned. So let's verify the picture of the cover. This is Wade's book, the 10th edition. That's the current one, and here's the ISBN number. So I'm looking at the right book. And first on the list here, we've got the rental companies and what the rental companies are charging. It looks like we got a little spread here from $37 up to, how far does the rentals go? Well, pretty good spread there, $37 to $61. And at any time you want to see more details, you can just click on the link to go to the site and get more details. Also, you got a seller's note here that you hover over and it tells you any notes. But so we got a range here. So we got quite a few. We should be able to get a rental for around $40. Now let's come on down and see what else we got here. We've got an ebook. If you got want to get it in digital, we've got Course Smarts offering it as an ebook. No shipping involved there. You can download it right away. Let's see what they say for seller notes. Yeah, immediate access for your Mac or PC, and you can print the textbook, include print page numbers. They give you quite a bit of information. But if you want to go digital, here's digital. And first used one we've got is on eBay. I gotta say, I'm not really an eBay fan. I do like the half.com site, but eBay, especially the auctions, whatever you bid, you gotta wait till the end of the auction. Someone's outbid you by $1 or so, and you end up wasting your time. The other thing is you got to be cautious on the shipping. Sometimes they don't report shipping, or sometimes they report the wrong shipping. I've seen books with $20 and $30 shipping prices, and on the book price. So on eBay, I always go ahead and click the link to go over to the website and get some more information. And so this person's saying it's the 10th edition, although it's a different color. So maybe an international version. They use different artwork on the international sometime. It is free shipping, so shipping's free. The other important thing is over here on the other information, where is this person? This person's in Malaysia. Okay, so that's gonna take a while for that book to get here. So just some information. It is a buy it now though, so that is the firm price. So that's one thing I'm looking for. Is it a buy it now price, or am I bidding? Where is it coming from? And I always like to read through the description really good. It's brand new, unread. But I've seen them listed where you think it's the book and you read the listing and it's just the workbook or it's just the online access kit. So sometimes a little deceiving on eBay. So always check that out. And you notice they'd opened it in a separate tab, so that if I was interested in this book, I could leave this here, leave this open, and come back over to the price comparison site and head back in there. International, we got our international versions. Get some pricing in there, $78. And used, Amazon Marketplace today looks like they've got the cheapest in used, except for that eBay one, $82. So $80, $90 for used, and $40, half the price for a rental. Rental's starting to look pretty good. But on a rental, at the end of the term, you just turn it back in, so you're out to $40, and that's all. These guys, you're out $80 or $90, but you'll get some money back at the end when you sell it back. One thing you can do is look to see what the book companies are offering right now to buy the book back, and that'll give you kind of an indication of what you could expect to get. So let's see what they're offering right now to buy these books back. If you come to the bottom of the page, scroll down here past all the new books and everything, and there's 53 results. Okay, show me the buyback value of this book. So I'm going to pop that. And buyback, wow, all right. Amazon, prices change daily, but right now Amazon's offering 76. We buy textbooks at 60. So you're going to get 50 or 60 bucks back on this book if you were to sell it today, and it's selling for 80 or 90. So your net cost is going to be a little cheaper than rental. Then net cost if you sell it back and get these, even if you only get $50 and you buy it for 80, it's a total cost of $30 where the rental would have cost 40. Your upfront cost goes up though, because you got to spend that higher dollar up front, but you can sell it. But before we proceed and say, okay, I'm going to go ahead and buy the used book because I can sell it back, let's do a little more digging. So I'm going to go ahead and close this one, come back to our search results, go up here and close eBay. I don't need him. So these are original search results, but I'm going to do a second search. I'm going to put in, I'm going to search by title. And author, put them both in here, which sometimes, now this one we noticed we did have international versions listed. Sometimes the international versions have a different ISBN, so you'll only find it under the title and author. But let's go ahead and do a second search just under the title and author. So I want to see what else this person publishes and see if I can figure out what his revision schedule is, so to speak. So I'm hit prices. And okay, so here's the one we're looking at, the 10th edition, and here's his 9th edition, and a couple more rows down, here's his 8th edition. So he's pretty active on updating the book. Let's look at the dates. March of 2005 was the 8th edition. March of 2007, so 2 years, he came out with the 9th, and 2010 in January, so 3 years to come out with the 10th edition. So it looks like between every 2 or 3 years he's coming out with an edition. That might be really important. I'm recording this right now in the fall of 2011. And if he comes out in 2 years, that means there'll be a new book coming out in the spring of 2012. I might be okay if this was July or August and I was buying for the fall semester. Probably be okay buying a used book and selling the used book back. If I'm shopping from the spring semester on, I'd be a little leery because I might end up with the 10th edition and using the 10th edition, and by the time I get around to selling it, the 11th edition has come out. That would push me more towards using one of the rental sites. But here's one other thing: is let's check with the professor. Can I use the 9th edition? I mean, when they moved from the 9th to 10th, he had to update his lesson plan. How much of a change? Professor, can I use the 9th edition? If I can, let's see what the prices are here on the 9th edition. So click that and take a look at the prices. So 9th edition, wow, now there is Cheap Textbooks. So if I can use the edition before, you're talking about $5. The shipping's more than the cost of the book. They're selling the books for $1. So there's the old ones. So so if you can use the prior edition, or if you got a buddy in class that has the 10th, him buy the 10th, you buy the 9th, you guys share back and forth when there are some differences and help find the information. Big savings here. But here's why you don't want to get caught holding the old edition, buying a used one and holding the old edition when the new one comes out. So for fall semester, I think I would have bought the used one and tried to resell it in January. From January on, I think I would go with the rentals, because then the rental company's taking the risk of when the next edition is coming out. But for first and foremost, I'd see if I can use one of these used editions. This previous the 9th edition. Notice they also get back here. They also had the 8th edition. I'm kind of leery on jumping 2 editions, though. The changes can be quite a bit. But how much changes in psychology in 2 years? Not a lot. In 5 years, yeah, quite a bit more. And finally, one more thing I'd recommend. Sometimes the stores have discounts or the group shipping if you buy a bunch. So let's go back here to the 10th edition. Let's say I was going to buy the used used 10th edition. So let me come back into that screen, and we'll come down here to the used one, and let's say Amazon Marketplace. Yeah, let me go ahead and get that one. So let me go ahead and go into the Marketplace, and here it is here, $78.47. Let me go ahead and add that to my shopping cart. So I got that one. Now I need 3 more books. So I'm going to leave this tab open and with this cart, and this book I'll have, in each of these, there's only one of each of these volumes on the used one. So nobody else now can get this $78 one. I've got this one here. Now let me come back over, come up here, type in the book number, and go through and do the research on my second one and third one. Because if I'm getting them at Amazon, I might be able to combine shipping, or another a site I might be able to combine shipping. So if I'm getting 3 or 4, I can just keep adding them to my shopping cart, and until I get ready to purchase. The other thing, the final thing I would do is look at the textbook coupons. There it is in the center of the tab for textbook coupons, to see if anybody I'm shopping from. So Amazon.com, free ground shipping over I'm over $25 with one book, but book writer 10% off. So as I was going to the rental, now I come back and look at here at the rental discounts, and a lot of times here's one 5% off $150. So there you'd probably have to get a couple books in there to get their 5%. But take a look at the coupons. These change daily. The expiration dates are listed here, but I have seen sometimes them yank them sooner if they get too popular. But and to the different merchants here. So see what's available in discounts. So group your purchases together by throwing it in your shopping cart. Look for the rest of the books and see. Throw them all in your different shopping carts. Look at your coupons here then before you get ready to check out. So that's some suggestions on using a price comparison service to get cheap textbooks. Some of the different tips and tricks that I've learned over the years. So hopefully this helps you out. And I appreciate if you'd give my site a try. It's free to use. So I developed it when I was a college student myself, and wanted to save time at night when I was looking for textbooks myself. And I think it's a nice service. And thanks for the video. What I'd like to ask you to do finally is to post a comment, either a video comment or text comment here on YouTube, about your experience either on my site or other sites, your experience on buying textbooks. If you got any tips for saving money on textbooks, I'd like to get that information out to students. So please leave some comments, and again, thank you for watching.